So Evan, I noticed that the police officer said basically, going forward, you have to go to the city to get a permit in order to come out here and exercise your First Amendment right. Well, you told them basically that you weren't going to do that. Can you tell us what happened?
Right. It would be wrong for me to ask our local police for a permit to assemble in a public place. So I told them I will give them a courtesy of calling them and telling them what we're going to be doing, but I will not ask their permission to come out here and assemble in a public place.
So for activists across the nation, the bottom line is, do we have to ask the government to exercise our constitutional right? What would you say to them?
Well, if you give into it and let's say I were to say, yes, I will get that permit, Mr. Police Officer. If I give into that, then I give into my other rights too. And if they say, well, now we need permission for you to carry a gun, then it's just that's a bad road to be on. So we have individual God-given rights as Americans and as human beings, really, not just Americans. I think people all over the world have individual human rights, and we have to stand up for those rights because there's plenty of people that want to take those rights, and they're doing a pretty good job of it right now. So we need as many people to stand up as possible.
The bottom line is that police officer came here and was harassing us and trying to threaten with a gun on his side and tell us we're not allowed to be in a public walkway. And I asked him for the law, he could provide none. I asked him why, how he could do it, and he said, well, there's a city ordinance, maybe. But then he said there's no city ordinance, so he just wanted to be informed. Well, we do not have to inform the police every time we want to gather. I'm sick and tired of this police harassment trying to stop us. We are fighting crime. We are trying to get criminals in our public government behind bars. And here the police are attacking us? That's crazy. We have to stand up to them, let them know. If they do not have a law and they arrest us for something like this, they will lose their job, they will get a personal lawsuit. It's totally against the law personally for false arrest by any police officer. So that's the problem. No, they cannot come hassle us. This is America. This is not Nazi Germany. This is not George Soros' Nazi Germany. This is America, and we have rights.
Now he said that we had to have a permit to assemble.
We don't have to have a permit to assemble. I told him that. Anywhere. The Constitution of the United States protects our right to assemble on public property anytime we want. This is totally legal. There are no laws. That's the example that I made of him. We are breaking no laws. That's just pure harassment when they send a police officer out here to try to tell us we're not supposed to do this.
So people who may not know their constitutional right, they probably would have left out of fear from the cop.
Yeah, sure. It's intimidation from the police. Why? We're trying to do their job for them. We're trying to put criminals behind bars. Why should we tolerate police harassment?